What happened to my Gmelina? Let's find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Shady Bonsai. It is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. 55 degrees right now in Minnesota. We had over a foot of snow just a few days ago, and it's almost completely melted off now. Spring is coming on pretty fast. So you're gonna see, the pace of videos picking up a bit more. Just over in the greenhouse, trees are exploding with leaves. I think my Japanese maple's already got 5-inch extensions on it. So things are happening, but what's going on with this little guy? This is a tree that you saw last summer. Here's what it looked like last summer. This is the one that had these big runners on the back that I was letting grow out to try to beef up those branches. Going to trim those up next summer. Let's see, maybe January or so, one day I looked down and noticed this tree was not looking so good. Leaves were a little bit yellow, and I thought that's kind of funny. I gave it a little bit of water, and then the leaves all started to shrivel up and just fall off. And so I don't know if I kind of missed a few waterings or what, but it seemed like my Gmelina was just dead. So this can happen sometimes. We do lose trees, and sometimes we find out why, sometimes we don't find out why. And in this case, I don't know why it died. Except it's not dead. Here's the thing. Let's bring the camera in real close here. All right, so here is the tree. All the leaves fell off. It looks really dead. And it looked this way for about a month or maybe even 2. I knew this is a hardy species. I put a bag over the whole thing, watered it well, put it in a sunny location with grow lights above it. And if you look, let me twist this around here. It's a little bit easier to see on this branch right here. We got leaves coming out right here and right here, right here, here, here. These buds are popping open. There's a leaf on the underside right there. Just within the last day or so, this branch, which is that long, ridiculous sacrifice branch, look at that. Bud pushing out growth right here. Behind my finger there, there's the bud coming out. So I'm starting to see some buds swelling. These are still green and flexible up here. This isn't brittle. This is all still alive. I think I may end up losing a little bit of this branch up here. It does look like maybe from about here to the end is starting to dry out a little bit. So I may lose a bit of this branch, which would be a real bummer because this is the front of the tree. So having to cut it off like there is going to make a significant change in this tree. However, these things grow fast and it will bounce back. I can now see also from this side, a bud popping out here, bud popping out there. Maybe seeing some buds swelling up on some of these. This could take, another month or so to really have all those leaves come back, but I'm excited to see how this changes. Now, I had a feeling that one of the leaves dropped off here, when the leaves dropped off here, I was going to be okay. And I want to show you why, because there's something I've got right over there. Let me bring it over. All right, what is this? Well, you can see the green through the bag right now. Last September, I helped out with one of our local clubs, beginners workshops, and the material was Gmelina. And at the end of the workshop, the participants are throwing away all of their scraps. Okay, and this is one of the Weigert pots. Those are all getting thrown in the trash and whatnot. Soil was going to get all composted. All this stuff was going to get composted. I grabbed, what did I grab? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cuttings of Gmelina. Most of them about as thick as the chopstick here. None really big. This is little stuff students were cutting off. And I shoved them into the dirt that the plants came in, brought it home, put it inside this bag, and left it there under a grow light. Just let it sit. All the leaves fell off. These all appeared completely dead. Through all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December, and then starting, right around December or so, I started to see little green leaves coming off. So what's that, like 4 months or so? for anything to come out. It just looked dead. So Gmelina can go dormant for a long time. And actually in January, this one right here, I said, boy, it's dead. There's no leaves coming out yet. I went ahead, everything else had leafed out. I pulled this one out of the soil, and sure enough, there was beautiful white roots coming out of it. I carefully reburied it, and now about, what was that, 2 months later, you can see, boom, all these little leaves coming out all over it. So Gmelina is incredibly tough. These all looked to be dead for months and months and months. Some of them, you know, for this one, almost 6 months. It had nothing on it before these leaves started to come out. So when I think about my tree over here, that is just starting to come out, I expect, you know, another couple more months here, we should have nice leaves like this coming out. So if you have Gmelina or any other species, you know, if it's still flexible, if you give the bark a little scratch, there's still green under there, that plant could still be viable. Don't give up on it. Some species like Gmelina are quite tough and can bounce back. So I don't wish this is what had happened to this tree. It did set it back in its development, but I hope to show you this tree in a few months and have it be fully leafed out and back on the road to development. And maybe we'll figure out what to do with these. Maybe we'll do a little forest or something. That could be a fun project with those as well. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.